Alright, well then, the 2.6 Pure Fiction has just released, and as you would expect, considering that Rappa is currently on banner, it is very much favoring Rappa. However, as you can see, I clearly do not have her because we lost our 50-50 unfortunately, so we'll be getting Sunday instead, which leaves me Rappaless for this Pure Fiction, but we're gonna try and make it work anyway. Now, on our first off, we're gonna be running ourselves a little Himeko alongside a Harmony MC, Ruan May, and then a Gallagher wherever he is. There we go. Oh wait, sorry, Ruan May, then Gallagher. I mean, it's your classic Super Break team, so you know you can't really go wrong with it. And then of course we will also be picking up the break effect buff here. And then for the second half, Dot is back. However, we're not going to be running a Dot team quite yet. I think we'll save that for the next one. But we will be running ourselves a jiaoqiu alongside Black Swan and Acheron. And then, I mean, we're just going to take the ultimate buff. I'm not going to lie, I don't think it does a massive amount for us, but it's still pretty nice. So, yeah, two teams we're going to be running to make up for our lack of a Rappa. And with that being said, let's just hop right into it. Alright, well then, here we are on the first half. Now, I completely forgot that Yanqing was the second half. I thought we got to beat him up again, but never mind, we are beating up Branya, which, you know what? Fair enough, as long as I get to use my Superbreak Himeko, I will not complain. Now, it's been a while since I've used just a Superbreak Himeko. I know last Pure Fiction we paired her with March, which was actually a lot of fun. Although, this time, we are going for just the solo Himeko. Now we will be popping our Harmony MC's ultimate here, so we will now be able to do some big Super Break damage, at least I would hope so. If not, then we might be a bit screwed, because we do need this half to, you know, pull its weight, that's for sure. Okay, let's see, how much do we do here? 134k on the skill. Now our Gallagher ult should do a fair bit, since he is also built for Super Break. 248k, nice, he is on the Iron Cavalry set, that is what I would expect. And then we dealt big toughness bar damage to that last guy, so you know, doing pretty well for ourselves here, I believe. Now I will say it is kind of annoying when we're playing a Super Break team that these guys are getting the action advance, because you know, obviously for Dot it's a very nice thing, but for non-Dot teams it can be a bit annoying, either because you're getting hit a lot or because, you know, they're recovering from weakness break. Actually, I'm pretty sure this is really good for Rappa as well, because Rappa really deals more damage the moment she weakness breaks an enemy. So, yeah, great for Rappa fans. You guys are eating very well right now, but, you know, some of us lost our 50-50. Now, then we are into the next cycle, and oh my god, these, I forgot their names, Stings, True Stings, whatever, they are so annoying. They have killed so many runs. I'm speechless. I actually hate these guys with a passion. They CC me all the time. It's not fun fighting these guys, I will tell you that much. Not fun whatsoever. Anyway, what I think there's two things we can do. We can either just weakness break this guy and proc Himeko's talent, which I think I'm gonna do, and then hopefully, okay, alright, interesting. I just don't want to get CC'd, I'll admit. That's the one thing I am looking to avoid right now. Will say, okay, that's one down, very nice, although I think one more's gonna spawn in. Okay, apologies, still sick, unfortunately. And actually, ironically enough, this Pure Fiction also came out on my birthday, so imagine it's your birthday and you're sick and you're doing the Pure Fiction and you're having to fight True Stings and you've got to go to a lecture soon. Yeah, I've got my priorities straight, as you guys can tell, so yeah, that is quite something. Anyway, enough about my life. I think we're gonna go for this guy right on the furthest edge here. Oh, we actually do weakness break him, which is very nice, and this means we will also be able to skill this guy. Oh, actually, I think we might get started on the trash can, and then we can use our ultimate. There we go, that will take down both. This will also proc a Himeko talent. 229k into only 43k. Oh, most of the enemies were down, that's why. Okay, whoops. It would have been nice to have had that talent for here, but it's not too bad. Let's just use our ultimate on Himeko, and then we'll be able to use our skill. 100k on the ult. into 133k on the skill, into 86k on the talent. I will take it, and we have taken out every single wave. Very nice. Oh, little fun fact, I did create this channel on my, I believe it was either my 16th or my 17th birthday. I didn't upload anything until the HSR released, but yeah, that's a fun bit of trivia. So whenever it's my birthday, it is also the channel's birthday. Although if you want to go by channel anniversary, then that would be whenever HSR released. So yeah, HSR anniversary is the same as the anniversary of this channel as well, because I think, was my first upload day one? Maybe it was a few days later. Maybe it was like 2 days later. I don't quite remember. Now what I'm realizing is one thing I overlooked is the fact that most of the summons here aren't Fire Week. They're either Wind or Imaginary Week, which once again, Rappa, very nice here. What also would be very nice is, okay, first of all, not dying, which luckily we didn't, and our Gallagher will be able to heal up our Harmony MC. Once again, apologies. I'm just trying to make sure I don't cough too much. I unfortunately can't really cut it out right now, so yeah, just gonna have to deal with it very sadly. Okay, we can. I mean, we're gonna get our ultimate anyway, so we don't really need our skill here. Okay, 105k, and we'll be able to deal okay damage with our ultimate. Again, since our Himeko is on a Super Break build, she's really not doing too much when it comes to toughness spell damage to these guys, which is unfortunate. If these guys were Fire Week, we'd be doing so much more damage right now, but yeah, unfortunately, Himeko does not have a way of ignoring weakness break, which is very unfortunate. Dude, imagine if we had an AoE Silver Wolf. That would be so insane right now for this team. Man, I'm kind of wishing we had one, I'm not gonna lie. We did spawn in another elite. Although I think I'm just gonna target this guy, if I'm being completely honest. We are about to hit 23k. Yeah, we're not gonna get above 23k, I don't think so. Yeah, we're gonna have to hit a score of 37k on our second half. I feel like we definitely could have had a better first half showing. One thing we could have done is replace Ruan May with March 7th. But we should be fine either way. I do think that this jiaoqiu Black Swan core will be able to get us a score of at least 36 point something k. So I think we're just about gonna scrape the 60k. I definitely do think we could have got a higher clear with the Himeko team, but you know what? It's fine. Our Acheron team will more than make up for it. I mean, I feel like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe a Himeko DPS team would have been stronger. Maybe a Hata Himeko or a Blade Himeko even would have been stronger. But you know what? We went for a 1-to-1 Rappa replacement. Instead of playing Rappa on that team, we played Himeko instead. Okay, my apologies. Okay, let's see. How much are we doing on Acheron? 409k. And that's without full Ash and Rose stacks, as well as without anything from Black Swan, because obviously she has her defense shred as well as her vulnerability on the ultimate. But I mean, the really nice thing here about this .pf is that, I mean, the fact that enemies get advanced forwarded means that jiaoqiu's Acheron stacks will just keep applying, which means that they're going to cap out pretty quickly. So first of all, we get a lot of stacks from that. And then also when they advance, even if the Acheron stacks are capped out, they can hit our aventurine, and that's another stack for us. So yeah, I would expect a lot of ults here. I mean, on this ultimate we hit, let's see how much, 383k. Okay, slightly less than the first time. Slightly unfortunate, but you know what? We're on to the next wave anyway, and we still have a couple of turns to spare. Okay, we have the traffic lights on this half. I did not know that. They are very, very annoying. This is like the one enemy which can counter Acheron. I don't know why it doesn't get rid of the shield as soon as we do our first slash, which is very annoying for us. But you know what? I guess we're just gonna have to deal with it. You know, kind of, it is what it is type thing, you know? Wait, how much damage did our Black Swan ultimate just do? Damn, okay, fair enough. I mean, yeah, that's another nice thing about the PF buff. I mean, first of all, this is just always a very strong Pure Fiction team. Black Swan and jiaoqiu are two very good Pure Fiction units, and they also give Acheron a lot of stacks, so she can pop her ultimate a lot. And I mean, just jiaoqiu Acheron is a very good core in PF. Add Black Swan on top of that, makes them even better. So, yeah, this is just normally a very strong Pure Fiction team. And the fact that Dot is buffed, so our Acheron as well as, sorry, so our Black Swan And even our jiaoqiu is doing a little bit more damage, which is very nice for us. We just dealt 420k there. Nearly onto the third wave, actually, which is, you know, we're definitely nuking through things right now. And I actually wonder how good Acheron is going to be in the new Pure Fiction, because obviously there are changes coming to Pure Fiction. I think they're honestly going to be quite good for Acheron. Acheron might get even better in Pure Fiction. I don't want to say yet. I'm not 100% sure. It could be the complete other way around. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to the changes, and I hope that they will be beneficial. Anyway, we get another Acheron ult to use, and this time we hit for 595k, basically a 600k ult. I will very much take that. The one unfortunate thing is that I don't think we're going to get much uptime on Black Swan's defense shred. Okay, lucky she did not get frozen. That would have been quite annoying. But yeah, because, I mean, people's turns are just going to get advanced forward, so I don't think we're going to have much uptime on it. The lovely thing about jiaoqiu's debuffs right here is that they're linked to his own turn, and that is literally such a blessing. Okay, let's see. We're at 46k right now. Although we do still have 2 more cycles to clear the third wave rather, sorry. I think we should be able to hit 60k. At least that's the goal. Although we shall see. I think we've already capped out our stacks on okay, that's very annoying. The fact that this Yanqing freezes more than my own Yanqing, although I will be honest, I have not used Yanqing in who knows how long. Anyway, we are onto an Acheron ult where we deal 609,000. I will take that very much. Okay, then let us see. 68% HP still left. We still have a bit more to go. jiaoqiu being frozen is still annoying. He should fall out now, although I'm not sure how good his uptime on his ult's going to be. We might lose a few Acheron stacks. Once again, apologies. I'm trying to avoid that as much as I can. Enemies don't really deal massive damage in Pure Fiction, so I'm not scared of that. Getting CC'd, on the other hand, would be annoying, but I suppose it's not the end of the world. These 2 things around jiaoqiu, around the Yanqing, are going to go down, although 2 more did just spawn in. Okay, luckily we did not get frozen because he went for aventurine instead. Very, very silly. We're at 53k right now. Interesting. ONCC, okay, thank you. I'm starting to think that maybe we should have targeted Yanqing with that ult, but you know what? Doesn't really matter. We pop our own ultimate here, and now we're only gonna have 3 Ashen Roast on Yanqing, which is unfortunate. And I think we only have 1 on the others as well. So I don't know how much damage this Acheron ult's gonna do. I mean, 555k, I'll still take it. Oh, we actually have taken out most of the enemies though, which is nice. We should still be good for 1 more Acheron ult minimum, so we might be able to get the 60k. It depends. If only Yanqing survives, are you kidding me? Please Acheron, get out. Okay, cool. Okay. Crisis averted. Otherwise, we would have been in big trouble right there. Okay, both these enemies are down. Now it's just these 2 left. I think I'm just gonna have to skill and then ult, try to get as much damage as we can. I think on this ult, we're gonna deal 500. Oh, 60k thanks to Dot. Okay, you know what? Thank you, Dot. Now Yanqing also gets weakness broken. He's the only enemy on field, which I think he'll be taking more damage. Yeah, 448k on an aventurine ult. Yeah, definitely taking more damage. Let's see how much our Acheron ult does just for fun. 112k, 328k, 575k, 1.1 million damage, 63k. We got 40k on our second half. We got absolutely carried by our second half. I'm not gonna lie. The Himeko Superbreak team was okay, although a Rappa definitely would have been better. But You know what, it still got the job done. I'm sure if you have a better Himeko than I do, you could get a quicker clear, but onto the character builds. Well then, as you can see, we were more than able to handle the job despite the fact that we don't have a Rappa. Even though I'm sure it could have went smoother and that Rappa would have helped us out, you know, we were still able to hold our own. Now, real quick, when it comes to our character builds, when it comes to our Himeko, I'll be real, not the best build, 137 speed, 159 break effect. No break effect Lycon because I never pull on the banner, so I literally do not own one, unfortunately. So, yeah, I had to deal with whatever we had left. And then for our traces, mostly maxed out. Relics, literally just stole Bootles and called it a day. So rest in peace Bootle right now. And then Eidolons, she is E1. For our supporter Ruan, 158 speed, 117 break effect goes up thanks to Harmony MC. Meshing Cogs, S5, free to play build. Traces maxed out other than the basic attack. 2-piece break. And then Penacony set for the 5% ERR. And then E0. When it comes to our Harmony MC, 148 speed goes up to 158 thanks to Thingy, Ron May, 225 break effect, Memories of the Past, S2, Traces mostly maxed, 4-piece Watchmaker for the extra break effect for the entire team, and then also E6, and then finally our Gallagher, 147 speed goes up to 156, 100 break effect, mostly thanks to the Lycon. This will go up to about 250 effectively in battle. He is built for DPS as well, so he was helping out our Himeko deal some nice damage. And then Eidolons, E6 for him as well. Now for the Acheron team, 111 speed, 65 crit, 155 crit damage goes up thanks to the artifact set. S1, good night, sleep well. Traces mostly max other than skill, obviously on the Pioneer set, as well as E0S0, just because obviously by far her best in slots. And then Eidolons, E0, jiaoqiu, 159 speed. And then 148 effect hit rate, you know, you just want to hit the 140, Eyes of the Prey S4 so we can hit our effect hit rate, and then Alt and Talent maxed out because they're the most important. Then we got 2-piece speed and then just 2-piece Rainbow because don't really care about the rest. His substats don't matter too much, and although he is on fire, ERR and attack, and then he is also E0. Black Swan, 145 speed, where is it, 107 effect hit rate, S1 Eyes of the Prey, Traces fully maxed out on the dot set just to max out her damage, which is actually fairly substantial considering the buffs we get here, as well as jiaoqiu's debuffs, and then E0, and then finally, aventurine, 135 speed, a little bit of effect hit rate, just 5 so that he can proc the trend Lycon, which is at S3, gives us a nice extra stack whenever jiaoqiu gets hit too much, and then Traces, everything maxed out which matters other than the basic, and then on the night set as well as broken keel, it gives us a little bit more break damage, and then E0. So yeah, and that's it when it comes to the character builds, and hopefully you guys found this helpful and enjoyable.